Hello there and welcome to TMOG Tidbits with Careful, videos in which we'll be delving into the various quotes released on Quote Thursday. What are introductions? Can we as God men act as introduction to God's kingdom? Can people meet God through us? These are various questions we'll be trying to answer in today's video. Welcome to Zion. This is actually taken from a quote which says, "Fact is, we are the introduction many men get to God's kingdom. As such, it is essential we express our kingdom's ideology." An introduction is a presentation of an idea or person to someone unfamiliar. Introductions are seen in many different aspects of our lives. I'm sure you've been introduced to people before, and when meeting new people, how you present yourself to them is an introduction. How they present themselves to you is an introduction. So that's through our speech, through how we're dressed, through how we carry ourselves. We kind of give people a foretaste into how a relationship with us would be like. In literature, introductions serve as a foretaste to the reader of the theme and subject matter of the book and of the tone. Even covers, though there's a popular saying, don't judge a book by the cover. Covers kind of tell us what the book is going to be about. You'd not pick up a maths book expecting it to be a fantasy book, would you? Also, movie trailers do a very good job of introducing movies to us. As we look at the various clips from the movie, we can tell the genre and we decide whether we'd watch it or not. When we look at the cast, when we look at the people who are producing, the directors, we tend to make our decision there whether we'd watch, whether it's something we'd be interested in. This is the introduction to the movie that we all need before we choose it. This is also seen in concerts. Through the posters, we can tell the genre. You can easily tell when a concert is a Christian one or whether it's a Christmas one. You can easily tell when it's a rock band or not. And through your desire, through your preferences, you're able to then choose whether you'd be interested in going for the concert or not. So it's a very good introduction. We can see such introductions in restaurants from signs. We can tell whether it's a fancy restaurant, whether it's a fast food restaurant. When we look at the menu, we can tell whether these are the kinds of food we'd want to eat. And this is basically serving as an introduction to the restaurant itself. For the kingdom, the opening acts, the menus, the trailers, the introductions to God are just summarized in one group of people, and those are the ambassadors. Whether it's the preacher or the people in ministry, whether it's the ordinary man just going around, the ordinary believer just going around doing his or her job, we are all serving as ambassadors of God. So this means we introduce people to God as the church. We, the church, are the introduction to God's nature. In fact, this is what C.S. Lewis said on the matter. When we Christians behave badly or fail to behave well, we are making Christianity unbelievable to the outside world. Wow. Through us, people get to know who and how God is. This is a very big responsibility, isn't it? We introduce people to God's love through our displaying of the fruit of the Spirit. And this is a seriously huge job. Through our love, people must see God's love. God's omnipresence is introduced to people through our global impact as the church. As we impact people's lives through the power of God, we bring God to people everywhere and anywhere, showing them that He is indeed omnipresent. Through gifts of the Spirit like word of knowledge, wisdom, and prophecy, we introduce people to the omniscience of God. Jesus did this to Nathanael, showing him that he knew more than he could even imagine. We introduce God's omnipotence through works of faith, works of miracles, healing, and through the power and wonders of God. You see, through all these things, we make people understand who God is. So keep in mind that your interactions represent God. Your ambassadorial role extends far past Sunday. People must see God through you. God bless.